Good morning, everyone. So I just did a video talk about Miss Felicia Rashad and and Miss Sherry, and it's crazy. Like when I listen to her talk, I always admire her. First and foremost, Miss Rashad, I always admire you, your presence, your grace, how you represent yourself, not just on the screen but off the screen. You're the same way no matter what. You're one of those people that don't wear a mask, and I see it. You don't wear a mask. You're really yourself, just graceful. You understand the dynamic of this world and how things operate. Despite the stuff that you have to walk around, you still know how to handle yourself. And the scene when you play the role in Empire lets me know you ain't putting up with no mess either. Okay, you have a pleasant look and you super nice, but don't try me. I can play this other role if I need to. So I get that. But I want to say something. But because of that, I think I talked about it in I talked about you in another video about how I looked up to you as how your mother figure was when I was a child growing up. And I want to say this not just to you, but to anyone else that is older. I want to say that I want to apologize for how I am talking. And yeah, I know y'all probably like, why is she doing? I want to apologize because it's not that I want to be up here cursing. It's not that I want to be up here and say profanity or talk reckless and stuff, because I do understand having a form of respect. I do value respect. I do value someone that has wisdom and how they carry themselves. And for women like you and men that's like you, I want y'all to know that I'm not out here to try to make a scene or something. It makes me feel some type of way. I'm gonna say this. It's like that. Like, oh, she don't spank me. It's like, oops. That's how it feels. It's like, dang. But that says a lot about you. Your authority. It says amazing about you. Even for myself, I feel like, oh my God, I don't want to disappoint her. And but that goes for anyone that has that mindset. I want y'all to know that me coming here and talking reckless sometimes, it's not something that is a part of me. Like I told y'all, coming into this doorway, I never was the type of person that talked the language that I talk. I might say the N word or whatever, but it was more, but as being profanic and talking like sexual and all of this stuff, that was never me. That's not my character, and anyone that knows me don't know that's not my character. Even if they want to lie about it, they know that's not my character. However, once I walk through this door, I realize it's not about me. It's about everyone. And when I talk certain ways, it's like I have to do it to show the world this is what the world looks like. This is what they show you. It's like I gotta throw it in people's faces. I have to show you. It's like I'm the mirror, and I'm just mirroring back to you what it looked like, so you can see it on a different level. Excuse me. That's it. It's not that I want to be this direct way, but it's like I gotta show a little bit of everyone so people can level up to where they need to go at. If I could go through this world where I don't have to talk these ways, I would. But unfortunately, I have to talk in ways where everyone can understand me. Everyone can understand where we at, because in order to get people up here, I gotta go from here and pull up. I gotta mirror whatever is going on so we can all connect together. So I do want to apologize to the people, the older authorities in this world, that I'm not trying to disappoint y'all in this process. And I know that y'all probably like, oh my God, why is she talking like? It's not that I want to, y'all, and I'm being very honest. It's not that I want to. Now, when it comes to sexual things and stuff, this is how it goes. Everybody got sides to them that is not meant for the world to see. So when I talk about certain things, I'm not saying that this I'm gonna put like this. I'm not saying that this is not a part of me, but I do have respect for elders. I do have respect for people. And it's not that, how can I say it? I'm not going to go into a 5-star restaurant with a jersey and some basketball shorts. You understand? When I present things, I feel like, dag, when y'all are the ones that's watching, I feel like, dag, I'm really walking with that basketball shirt and jersey and a hoodie into a 5-star restaurant, and I feel like I'm being disrespectful. However, at the same time, I'm trying to take the food that y'all provide in that 5-star restaurant and present it to a fast food restaurant and let them know this food does taste good. You want to try it? Yeah, it's expensive, but aren't you worth it? Aren't you worth the food that they have? So why are you walking in there? Why is it that when you walk into their restaurant, you want to be disrespectful, but then you demanding the food that they have? That's it. I'm just bridging the gaps. That's all. And am I being fake? Nah. Everything that I say is part of me, but at the same time, just because it's part of me, don't mean I express it all the time. You understand? Even before I came through this door, when it came to cursing, I'll curse in my head, but I wouldn't say it out loud because I had enough respect for people. I have some freaky thoughts, but I wouldn't say it out loud because I have respect for people. So the personality you see is me, but I always kept that on the inside because it wasn't meant for people. That's my world. That's what was within me. I know there's a time and place for everything, so I held on to that information or that emotions or how I felt. I held on to it. It wasn't a thing that I couldn't stand up for myself. I just held on to it because I had respect for people. Do I want to, like, my thing is this, it's no different than a person walking out here naked. Do sometimes I feel like I want to just walk outside naked? Yeah, but I know that that's meant for me, not for y'all. Sometimes when I see some of y'all little outfits, I'll be like, ooh, I like that, but that's for me, not for y'all. You understand? That's how it is. But however, in this world, I have to present these things, the things that I held in and knew that I had respect for not just myself, but for others, and not just for adults, but for kids. I held on the inside because that's my closet. But see, there's a difference in this closet. This closet is not skeletons of bad things. It's just a closet of clothing that I like, shoes I like, jewelry I like, little other things I like. But that's my house. I am entitled to keep certain things in my house that other people cannot come and get. But being in this position I'm in, I have to open up the door so people can see exactly what's in my house, so they can understand why I talk the way I do, how I got to this position, and how you can be able to know what to have open for people to see and what's supposed to be closed. See, in this world, everybody, excuse me, it's the opposite. See, the skeletons in your closet, the bad stuff you do is the stuff that you need to be honest with and be open about. And then the way y'all go out here and talk reckless and dress reckless and be reckless, that's the stuff you need to keep in. Because that's not meant for everyone. And I understand we're supposed to be open and free, but we have to have some type of form of respect, not for you or in other people, but for ourselves as well. Like I said, there's a time and place for everything. So when you go into that closet, we have to know, okay, if I'm going to that 5-star restaurant, I need to dress presentable because they have specific rules. When you go to that 5-star restaurant, they demand the rules. So they got standards and boundaries. So I'm going to dress elegant or classy. I'm going to make sure that I'm not showing nothing that's inappropriate. When I walk in there, I'm going to use my manners. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. When I walk into this 5-star restaurant, I know that however I eat, I need to make sure that I'm showing etiquette when I'm eating in this restaurant, because I don't want to be all sloppy and stuff when I'm walking around this 5-star restaurant. You understand? If I bring people with me, they need to be on that same mindset. Because I'm not walking into this 5-star restaurant and gonna be disrespectful or bring disrespectful people in there to disrespect their establishment that they worked so hard to receive the stars they have. Now, does that mean I need to go to this fast food restaurant and be reckless? No, it's not meaning that. But at the same time, y'all don't have those standards or those boundaries. So since you don't have those standards or boundaries, then I can walk the way I need to walk or how I want to walk. The outfit that I decided to put on today, if I want to put a bonnet on or some baggy pants on or whatever, I can walk in it because you don't have no standards. You don't have any boundaries. So that means I could do whatever I want to do because that's the way your restaurant, your establishment is. So since you don't demand respect, you don't demand boundaries, then I can walk the way I want. But once you demand those respect and boundaries, then I'll treat you like that amazing 5-star restaurant. Because when they demand me to pay $100 for a little spoon, I know it's gonna be worth it. So again, y'all, for my elders, and not everyone is in the I'm not saying like y'all, I'm technically older than everybody, but what I'm trying to say is there are people that are younger that still have those standards and boundaries, and I want y'all to know that I'm not trying to walk into your restaurant and be disrespectful. And I know some days you probably sit back and say, why in the world is she coming in here like that? Do she know better? Don't she have some manners? Don't she know how to act up in here? When you come in front of me, you better respect me when you come in front of me. And I'm letting you know, I do respect you. I do respect all of y'all. Okay? I do. However, in order for me to teach these ones over here how to respect you, I have to go into my closet and look like them so they can understand why we should be like you. Because right now in this world, the way they flip the roles, when it comes to that 5-star restaurant, they treating y'all like the fast food restaurant. And when it comes to that fast food restaurant, they treating them like the 5 stars. So I need to let them know that the roles was reversed. And in order to do that, I got to mirror what they see. So whenever y'all come into your restaurant, again, I apologize for the way I'm dressing. I apologize for the way I'm acting. I'm not acting a bit on how I'm presenting myself. But in order for them to respect you, I have to walk in the door just like them and show them that even though I'm walking into the door like them, that I still can show manners and I can still learn something from y'all, so that I can take that information back to them and let them know they can be the same thing. I hope that makes sense, y'all. I hope that makes sense. So I just want y'all to understand that my journey is not the easiest, but it's easy at the same time. I have to show both sides of the spectrum, and some days I'm gonna piss somebody off on the 5-star side, and some days I'm gonna piss somebody off on the fast food side. But long everybody is able to eat, then everybody should be satisfied. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.